So welcome back. We look at similar shapes and scale factor. What I call it, similar shapes and scale factor. Now, what do we know as similar shapes? Similar shapes are the two shapes that are similar when they have the similar shape but different size. For similar shape, we have corresponding angles are equal, corresponding sides in the same ratio. Corresponding sides are in the same ratio, like ratio 1:1, ratio 1:1, or ratio 2:2, or ratio 3:3. They're just in the same ratio. One shape can be enlarged or reduced to produce the other. One shape can be enlarged or reduced to produce the other. Imagine two triangles. Let's say, two rectangle. Rectangle A and rectangle B. Rectangle A has 4 by 6 centimeter. The size of rectangle A is 4 by 6 centimeter, while the size for rectangle B is 8 by 12 centimeter. Now you have to compare the corresponding angle. Comparing the corresponding angle, you are taking it by saying rectangle B over rectangle A. So rectangle B will now be 8/4, which is 2, then 12/6, which is 2. That will be 2:2. You see that their corresponding sides, and they have equal ratio 2:2. Do you understand? I think you are getting me. Now let's look at scale factor. What does scale factor means? Scale factor tell us much a shape that has been enlarged or reduced. So a shape can be enlarged or reduced to form another shape. That what we know as scale factor. Now what's the formula for scale factor? Length of the new shape over length of the original shape. Let's say we have a side of a triangle to be 5 centimeter, right? 5 centimeter of a triangle. The corresponding size of a large similar triangle, let's use that one as big T, 15 centimeter, large similar triangle. To get the scale factor, you must attain big T over small t. That will be 15 centimeter over 5 centimeter, which will give you 3. You know the centimeter has cut each other, so the scale factor do not have a unit, so that's 3. So which means that the new triangle is 3 times bigger than the small triangle. Do you understand? Now look at enlargement. If the scale factor is greater than 1, the shape has been enlarged. So take for instance, we have original side to be 4 centimeter, the original side of a shape, and the new side of a shape to be 12 centimeter. So we have new side of original side, that will be 12/4, which is 3. So the shape has been enlarged by a scale factor of 3, and 3 is greater than 1, so which means that the shape has been enlarged by what? A scale factor of 3. Do you understand? Let's look at reduction. Now if the scale factor is less than 1, the shape has been reduced. Take for instance, if the original side is 20 centimeter and the new side is 5 centimeter, that will be new side over original side, 5/20. 5 here 1, 5 here 4, that will be 1/4. So you see 1/4 equal to, if you do the decimal well, equal to 0.25 rather, right? And the 0.25 is less than 1, so the scale factor has been reduced, like the shape has been reduced. You understand? If that's to find the missing side, let's say they give you the small triangle as 6 centimeter, large triangle as 18 centimeter. you have to first find the scale factor. That will be capital letter T over small letter t. Oh, that will be 18 over 6, which is 3. Right? After you now multiply the corresponding sides. You multiply these corresponding sides. Multiplying the corresponding sides, you have 8 times 3, which will give you 24 centimeter. So 24 centimeter now is now the missing sides of the two similar triangle. Is the missing side of the what? Two similar triangle. So can we move on? Yes, we can move on. If you really understand, that's very good of you. Finding, if they can also find the original side. If we have a scale factor of 4, right, and we have a new corresponding side of 28, scale factor, let me use scale factor as S equal to capital letter T over small letter t. Right? No. Yes. Capital letter T over small letter t. So our scale factor in this case is 4. Our capital letter T in this case is 28. That's to find the small letter t, which is the original side. So here we have cross multiply 40 equal to 28. This is where we need our change of formula. So this one we need to make 4. We need to make t stand alone, so it will turn to division. That will be t equal to 28 over 4, which will give us 7 centimeters. So the original side is 7 centimeters, while the new side is 28 centimeters. So which means that the shape has been what? Enlarged, because 4 is more than 1. The scale factor is 4 and 4 is more than 1, so it has been enlarged. If it's like 0.5 now, it has been reduced, because 0.5 is less than 1, so it has been reduced. Let's look at similar triangles. For similar triangles, corresponding sides have the same ratio. For example, triangle A has sides 3 cm, 4 cm, 5 cm. Triangle B has side 6 cm, 8 cm, 10 cm. What did they tell you I will do? We'll do B over A across everything. So 6 over 3 equal to 2. 8 over 4 equal to 2. Then 10 over 5 equal to 2. So the triangles are similar. Now, if all the what you get has the same number, you will just take one out of it to get the scale factor. So the scale factor now equal to 2. Since all the triangles are similar and they have the same ratio, 2 ratio 2, then ratio 2. ASAP. Now, so look at scale factor and area. This part is very important. If the scale factor is k, what is the area? K square. Area equal to k times k. K is the case factor. K is the scale factor. K times k, which is k square. So imagine we have two similar squares that have this have a length scale factor of 3. If they now ask us to find the area scale factor, that will be area equal to k times k. What's our k? Which is a length scale factor, which is 3. That will be 3 times 3, which will give us 9. So if the smaller square has an area of 10 centimeter cube, that will not be 10 multiplied by this 9. 10 times 9, that will not be 90 centimeter square to give us the area. Are you getting me? So if you are getting me, so that is so good. Now the scale factor and volume. Look at the scale factor and volume. For a similar 3-dimensional shape, volume scale factor equal to k cube. As you know that volume has to do with cube, centimeter cube, dm cube, and so on and so forth. So volume scale factor equal to k times k times k. That will be k cube. So if the length scale factor is 2, the volume scale factor will be k, which is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2 equal to 8. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. The volume becomes 8 times larger. The volume of the shape becomes 8 times larger than the original shape. Do you understand? So what are the quick summary we have to look at? The similar shape. Similar shape, no, have the same shape but possibly different sizes. Scale factor equal to new length over original length. Enlargement equal to scale factor must be more than 1. Reduction of shape equal to scale factor must be less than 1. Area scale factor equal to k square. Volume scale factor equal to k cube. So go and do these questions for me to see if you have got it well. Thank you. Have a nice day.